Parties, family gatherings, conferences, weddings, or any event large or small. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and more. Undos Family Restaurants, family owned since 1953.
And let's go live to New Philadelphia High School and Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium, where tonight Ross Johnston will have all the action between the Shadyside Tigers and the Newark Catholic Green Wave. Ross, take it away.
Thank you, Biff. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium here in New Philadelphia, Ohio. For tonight, it's the Division 7, Region 27 final between Newark Catholic with a record of 12-1 and coached by Ryan Aiello, and the Shadyside Tigers also with a record of 12-1, coached by Mark Kalinka. Hello, everybody. This is Ross Johnston. This is the first for me being in New Philly and the first for me doing a high school game by myself, so please bear with me as we get into this third straight contest between these two teams. Newark Catholic has had Shadyside's number. Shadyside is 0-6 since the year 2000 playing in this game. Of course, the winner will play in next week's semifinal. This is essentially a quarterfinal matchup for this Division 7. The Green Wave beat Danville 34-16, Caldwell 42-7, East Knox 35-7. Shadyside defeated Fairfield Christian, Monroe Central, and River to get here as well. We'll go into prolific offense of Newark Catholic. The Green Wave led by quarterback Cole Cantor, 112 of 188 for 1,880 yards and 25 scores. Plus he's ran for 399 yards and 7 scores. And then the second of the two-headed monster for this team, the Green Wave, running back Mason Hackett, 1,817 yards with 26 scores. And then the three main targets we'll get into here is about ready for the run-up in the boot, as Shadyside will kick it off from left to right on your radio dial, as the Newark Catholic won the toss and elected to receive. It's a squibber down the middle, taken at the 25-yard line by the up receiver, and he advances it to near the 40. And that's where Newark Catholic will set up shop. Top targets for Cole Cantor, the quarterback. Tanner Elwell, 26 catches, 583 yards. Grant Moore, 24 catches, 274 yards. Brandon Buchanan, 30 catches, 414 yards, and 5 scores. And you'll also see Kyle Langenbrunner, fullback, in the mix as well. So we're setting shop up at the 40-yard line, moving from right to left. Twins to the left, single receiver to the far side. Cantor hits that single receiver to the far side on the right, and he advances it near the first down stick. Moore, the receiver, Grant Moore, and they do mark it as a 10-yard catch and a first down for the Green Wave. So the ball at the midfield stripe. Cantor in the shotgun, 2 wideouts right, 1 to the near side, and they hand it off. I believe that was Mason Hackett, their 1,800-yard rusher. We've got a flag in the backfield sitting at the 39-yard line. We'll see if we can decipher what this is. It's a 5-yard infraction on Newark Catholic. That'll push it back to the Green Wave 45, and they're already set into line of scrimmage. Cantor in the shotgun, fakes the pass, rolls left. He's moving. He's being pursued, and he's stopped. Ryan Flores all over him. Gage Joseph also in the backfield, and they drop him back at the 33-yard line. Big-time loss, and it puts the Green Wave behind the sticks. Cantor tried to roll left. Didn't have a chance as the Shadyside right defensive front was all over him. And those were the 4 captains today, the defensive front, Shadyside. Earlier when they did the coin flip, it was Joseph, Thesaurus, Florence, Crozier. It's 2nd and 27, ball to 33, and it's Langenbrunner over the left-hand side. He's in the 40s, makes almost first down yard. He's got across the 50, way into Shadyside territory. Let's see where they mark it. It is a first down, Give them the gain of 28. They needed 27. Second first down already early on this drive. That was a surprise as they lined up in a passing formation and ran out of it. And Langenbruder did a great job moving to his left, finding the open space and then hitting the sideline. First and 10 from the Tiger 39. Cole Cantor in the shotgun. Quick hitter to the left side. He hits more at the 33, and he's pushed out of bounds around the 30. Give him a gain of about 8 or 9. Well, it looks like they marked him for another first down. Thought he went out of bounds before that. Give him a gain of 11. 2 catches already for more, 21 yards. All the way down to the 27. Newark Catholic already on the move. Prolific offense this year. They only lost once, and they lost to a Division V team. Countered cadence, staggered, got Shadyside offside as 3 of the 4 downmen linemen jumped. So it'll be the first penalty of the ball game on Shadyside, and it'll push the ball down to the 22. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Green Wave, who are on the move here, early going in this regional final contest. Twins to the right. Cantor gives. It is Beckett. Sorry, I got that wrong. Hackett. It is Hackett. He's the 1,800-yard gainer. Mason Hackett, number 16. He's a junior, 5'7", 180. Again, he ran for over 1,800 yards. Give him a gain of 1. Shadyside defense up to the task that time. Joseph on the tackle for the Tigers. 2nd and 4 because of the penalty. Again, Twins to the right. He fakes the pass, goes deep. He's got a man wide open. It's going to be 6 points for the Green Wave on a 21-yard touchdown pass. There was Brandon Buchanan on the touchdown reception from 21 yards, and the Green Wave on the board early, already in this contest on the first drive. Buchanan did a little hitch and go and hit the corner, and it was a perfectly placed ball. And the point after touchdown is good. The kicker for Newark Catholic is Sean Auer, I believe that's who that was. No, I'm sorry, it's Warren Knowlton. He's the kicker. He boots it through, so you got Newark Catholic up already 7-0 in this contest. Tonight's contest is brought to you by Ray's International, Balknet, Altmeyer Funeral Homes and Crematory, and Carlini's Pizza. Ray's International in Shadyside wants to congratulate the Shadyside Tigers on a great regular season and wish them the best of luck in the playoffs. Ray's International offers demolition, excavation, asbestos abatement services with a focus on safety and customer satisfaction. Ray's International can be reached at 740-671-0077. Go Tigers. Balknet, Altmeyer Funeral Home, Crematory wants to congratulate the Shadyside on a great season and wish them luck in the playoffs. Good luck, Tigers. From Balknet, Altmeyer Funeral Homes, 3900 Central Avenue, Shadyside. You can reach them at 740-676-4310. Carlini's Pizza, located at 4010 Central Avenue in Shadyside, is a proud supporter of Tiger football. Stop in before or after tonight's game for a tray of our famous pizza or order it by the slice. Give us a call at 740-671-2100. Carlini's Pizza says, go Tigers. The run up in the boot from right to left on your radio dial, taken by Van Ness on the far side. He's got a hole at the 25-yard line. He breaks it at the 40. He breaks free at the 50. He's at the 40. He's gone. It's going to be a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Mason Van Ness. And the Tigers strike right back. So Newark Catholic scored at the 9:47 mark, and here Shadyside brings it back all the way. Mason Van Ness, a 90-yard return at the 9:37 mark. Nullifying the 7-0 lead that Newark Catholic built. Van Ness brings out the tee in his kicking shoe. Do a little wardrobe change here right at the 11-yard line. The clock, play clock hasn't started yet. It's sitting at 25 seconds. So Van Ness marks it off. Corey back at the quarterback will do the holding. See if the Tigers can tie it up here. A low snap, good hold, but the kick is blocked by Landenbrugger on the side. The snap was bad, folks. It rolled before Beckett. He tried to get it up, but it was just one of those things where the timing was off and it was blocked by Landenbrugger. So that makes it 7-6. Newark Catholic here, 9:37 to go in the first quarter. Let's take a 60-second break here on the Watchdog.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down. I want to save some cash. Gotta get my stuff. Want to get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread. There's a place I know. I can get what I need. I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Lots of excitement here at Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium here in New Philadelphia. It's 7-6. Newark Catholic. The squib kick was taken at the 20-yard line by Grant Moore, and he advanced it to the 34, and that's where Cole Cantor and the Green Wave will take over for their second possession here in the ball game. Shadyside has not ran a offensive snap yet because of the 90-yard return by Mason Van Ness. He made a great move at the 25, sprung him free, and he burned everybody from that point on. Trips left this time, 1st and 10. They give it to Hackett, and he gets slammed down the ground by the Shadyside defense, maybe gaining one. Chris DeSource leading the charge for the Tigers. They actually lost a yard on that one. I think it is key that they will have to stop Hackett in this ball game and force Cantor to win the game for Newark Catholic. They drove right down on their first series, no problem. Empty set this time, twins to the left, trips to the right. Cantor in the backfield by himself. He goes to the right quickly. Ball overthrown, picked off by Beckett at the 35-yard line. He's bringing it back for a pick six for Shadyside. The ball was thrown a little bit high. It was intended for Moore. It went off his fingertips, and Beckett was right there, his fourth interception of the season. And again, Shadyside scores without their offense. Beckett, give him credit for a 34-yard interception return at the 8:49 mark. And the good thing I have a calculator on the phone, because I might need one before this is all over. And Shadyside wound up going for two here. Not unusual since they had the miscue on the snap on the point after touchdown. And they line up first offensive snap of the game in the wishbone. And they hand it to Wyatt Ryman. He goes to the middle and to the left, and he saunters into the end zone by the pylon. It's 2 points. Conversion is good, and that makes it 14-7. Shadyside with 8:49 remaining. Let's go ahead and take a 30-second break here on the Watchdog.
West Virginia Northern Community College has over 10 new programs. Check out these new offerings that can lead to a great career, including hospitality and tourism, industrial technology, elementary education, substance abuse intervention specialist, our 100% online criminal justice program, and more. New non-credit trainings include EMT, paramedic, CDL, and certified nurse assistant. Register for one of these new programs today, or check out one of the other 70 programs West Virginia Northern Community College has to offer at wvncc.edu.
Well, welcome back to Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. I'm trying to catch my breath and get a drink here, and probably so is everybody else in the stands. And Shadyside now leads 14-7. after the Beckett interception return, pick six for a touchdown from 34 yards out, and the 2-point conversion by Wyatt Ryman. Shadyside is dressed in all whites, white bottoms, white tops with the orange helmets and the dark numerals. Another squibber this time. It looks like it's going to bound out of bounds, and they do let it go out of bounds on the 23-yard line. That'll be a penalty on the kick for the Tigers. Green wave. Of course, they're dressed in green. It's all green. Green bottoms, green tops, green helmets with gold trim on the helmets, white numerals, and gold trim around the numerals. So lots of excitement so far. We're only 8:49 with 8:49 left in the contest here in the first quarter. Trying to wonder if it'll settle down. Last year's contest was a 10-3, 10-7 game where scoring was very tough to come by. You have this prolific offense for the Green Wave. In there right now, Cole Cantor, 1,880 yards passing on the year, and he counted for 32 touchdowns himself. So they set up shop first and 10 from the 35, and it's a sweep this time. It looks like Landenbrugger took their hand off. See if we get the number. It is Landenbrugger, Kyle Landenbrugger. And Shadyside was up to the task to hold him to 3. Again, no offensive space from scrimmage so far for the Tigers. It's a long 3, short 4 on that one. Cantor in the shotgun, twins to the right, twins to the left. The ball in the middle of the field. He fires to the right side, has a man. Shadyside defender all over him, but he's right at the first down stick. It was Brandon Buchanan on the reception. He's the fellow that caught the touchdown to open the scoring. He needed 6, 7, and they're going to give him 7 and another first down for the Green Wave at their own 45-yard line. I'd like to give a shout-out, possible, to Coach Ty Fleming in South Carolina. If he's listening, Coach, miss you. Hope you're doing well. Coach Mark Heineman and Doc Georges and Ian are probably listening on their way back from Columbus as they went to the Ohio State game today. And we got Shadyside again on the staggered cadence by the Green Wave. Jumping off sides were the Tigers, and that's going to make it 1st and 5, the second penalty so far on Shadyside, 2 for 10. So twins to the left, one wide out to the far right. They give it to Hackett. He's got room up the middle, and he's close to first down yardage. They give him a gain of 4 into Shadyside territory down to the 46. So it'll make it 2nd and 1. Clock just now under 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We've already had 21 points scored. You know they can't keep up this pace, but it makes you wonder, will this game be in the 40s? Twins to the right, 2nd and 1 from the 46. Single man to the near side at the left hash. Cantor takes the handoff. He takes the ball and gives the handoff to Hackett, and he breaks the tackle down around the 30, and he's down around the 20 inside the red zone. 10, 20, it looks like a 25-yard gain for Hackett. It looked like the Shadyside Tigers had him bottled up around the 40. He kept the pile moving and then broke a couple tackles and then burst through the line. He's all the way down to the 16-yard line, 1st and 10 for Newark Catholic. That's the first big run for Hackett. And they give it to Hackett once again, and this time Shadyside all over it at the 16, where the original line of scrimmage was. I think he may have lost one. Florence on the tackle for the Tigers. And there's a loss of 1. Second 11 from the 17. Cantor in the shotgun. He looks left, fires immediately, caught out in the flat at the 15, but dumped immediately by Osman and Beckett. Get that young man's name, number 32, for the Green Wave. Tristan Gorius was the receiver. 3rd and 9 for the Green Wave. 2 yards on that reception. Set the scene here at the 15-yard line. Beckett in the shotgun. Twins left, twins right. He's back to pass. He looks right. Now he goes left. He's going toward the end zone. He's got a man wide open. And the ball is juggled by number 32, Glorious, but it is caught, and they rule touchdown from 15 yards out. The Newark Catholic strikes again. Time from 15 yards out. Glorious with the touchdown reception this time. It's a 6-12 mark. Get out the abacus, folks. Got the run up and the boot on the extra point is good by Knowlton. And that squares the contest at 14 apiece, 6-12 remaining here in this Division 7 Region 27 final. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on WKKX.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Start winning and take advantage of the opportunities offered at the Belmont and Harrison Career Centers and learn a trade while earning your high school diploma at the same time. Check out interesting and challenging programs right now. Business technical, personal services, skilled trades, mechanics, and special programs. You'll find Belmont and Harrison Career Centers facilities and programs truly amazing. See your guidance counselor or call Belmont and Harrison Career Centers today, 740-695-9130, or visit the website at bhccenters.com.
We're back live here at Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. A little pooch kick this time toward the near sideline around the 35-yard line was taken nicely by Grant Miller of the Tigers, and he got pounded as soon as he caught the ball on the first hop. But retained possession and gives Shadyside good field position at the 39. First and 10 for the Tigers, and this is truly their first offensive snap of the ball game at the 6:10 mark. Elijah Brock in motion, and we've got flags all over the place. I think they're going to get one of the linemen for Shadyside moving early, and they do. 3 penalties for 15 yards thus far for Tigers. Puts them behind the sticks here, moves the ball back to the 34. Tigers moving from left to right on your radio dial. Break huddle. Brock and Van Ness split out to the right. Single man split out to the far left. Brock in motion from right to left. They give it to Wyatt Ryan. He's got a hole over the left side of the 40-yard line. Makes a man miss. He's at the 45. Makes another man miss. He's across midfield and into Newark Catholic territory. He's thrown out of bounds, way out of bounds. And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the Green Wave. Stupid penalty. So you give Ryman 24 yards on his first carry from scrimmage and a first down, and then you add 15. Sorry for the pause. I had to do the math. So it's 2 penalties for 20 yards so far on Newark Catholic. And that was not a smart penalty by that defensive back. Trying to send the message that they're going to go after Wyatt Ryman all night, but Ryman's up to the task. I'll give you his season stats thus far the year. But it's first and 10 here at the 27 of the Green Wave, and they give it to Ryman up the middle, and he drills a guy, linebacker, and knocks him backwards for a gain of 2. It was a tough 2-yard run by the senior running back, Wyatt Ryman, number 25, 1,599 yards rushing, 35 total touchdowns, 28 rushing, 7 receiving, or by return. So it is second and 8 from the 25. Beckett takes the handoff, gives it to Ryman. breaks the tackle at the 26-yard line and keeps his feet moving. He's got first down yardage all the way to around the 15. Give him a gain of 12 and another first down for the Tigers. Canning on the tackle for the Green Wave. Thanks for the PA announcer. And inside the red zone are the Tigers. In the straight eye this time, off the unbalanced line to the right. And they give it to Ryman. He puts his head down, gets hit after a 3-yard gain and pushed back by a pile of Green Wave tacklers. Stay down on the ground a little bit longer than for my liking, but give him a gain of 3 and he's back up and he's fine. Coach Mark Holinka was seen on TV this week saying they're going to ride the senior running back all night. And why not? You dance with the person that brought you, right? And the young man's been a heck of an athlete in his career for Shadyside. Again in the eye. They give it to the up man, Osman. He's got room over the right-hand side. He's trying to hit the corner at the 10-yard line. He cuts it up. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and it looks like he'll have first down yardage. Give him a gain of about 8. Grant Moore on the tackle for the Green Wave. So it'll be first and goal just inside the 5-yard line for the Tigers. You saw those video interviews this week, a couple of the linemen on for the Tigers saying they're fired up for this game. That 10-7 loss did not sit well with the seniors on this ball club. So it's first and 5, little confusion between Beckett and the running backs who are in the eye. It's Osman up front and Wyatt Ryman off balance to the left this time. And we've got a timeout on the field. Coach Holinka did not like what he saw on the offensive set, so they took a timeout to save any bad play. So we'll take a break with him. Let's take a 30-second break at the 4:20 mark here in New Philly. Shadyside 14 and the Green Wave of Newark Catholic 14.
Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands is the perfect place to relax after a long day. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Get $2 off appetizers, $3 off domestic drafts and house wine specials. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA. Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands with another steal of a deal. Get a steak burger and fries all day Monday for only $8.99. It's also Military Mondays. The Lube will take 25% off for all veterans, active duty military, and first responders. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA.
Better safe than sorry timeout for Coach Holinka and the Shadyside Tigers as they have first and goal from the 4. And a little confusion as there was a confab going on between the quarterback Corey Beckett and Osman and Wyatt Ryman, who were lined up in the eye. And Coach Holinka didn't like it and decided, let's talk this over and make sure things are right. So it's first and 4. First and goal from the 4, and Wyatt Ryman deep in the eye for Shadyside. Unbalanced left. They give it to him. They go left. He stiff arms a man at the 6-yard line and saunters into the end zone from 4 yards out. Wyatt Ryman, his second score of the game. The first was a 2-point conversion after the second touchdown, and Shadyside strikes once again. This time for the 4-yard run from Wyatt Ryman. 4:14 mark of the first quarter. We've already had 5 touchdowns. So we'll see what the Tigers decide to do on the extra point. They'll probably go for 2. I don't see Van Esch having the kicking shoe come out. And they will line up in a wishbone for this 2-point try. They're up 20-14 now over the Green Wave. Second under center. They toss it right to Wyatt Ryman. He's got a host of Newark Catholic defenders all over him, and they stop him short at the 1-yard line. So the point after touchdown is no good, and that leaves the score 20, Shadyside, and 14 for Newark Catholic. 4:14 remaining here in the first quarter. Let's take a break here on the Watchdog.
I'm not buying till I checked on for.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there is one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doan Ford. You can be certain that you always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. Being in business for over 50 years has given Doan Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. choose Doan Ford. Online at DoanFord.com.
I'm not buying till I check Down Ford.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
Bang & Brewer takes the squib kick for the green wave at the 25-yard line and advances all the way across the 40 to the 44. So again, great field position for Newark Catholic green wave. It's just been a wave of scoring so far, 5 touchdowns, and Shadyside enjoying a 20-14 lead. So they already break huddle, trips to the right, single back beside Corey Cantor, one receiver to the near side on the left toward us. And they give it to Hackett. No, Cantor keeps it. Nice fake. Gets a couple yards on a run to the left side, brought down by Beckett and Osman. I'm sorry, let's give credit where credit's due. It was Beckett and Grant Miller. Quarterback's first run, and that's 3 yards for the Green Wave. That's just to keep you the defense kind of honest type of run. They were in a passing formation. Longer huddle this time for the Green Wave, and they break out in the same formation. Trips to the right, single wide out to the left. One sidecar beside Corey Cantor. This time it's a pass. He looks left. It throws a slant, and it's caught. See who the receiver is, number 44. And that's Chance Brooks, senior wideout, 6'2", 185.
Tackled by Beckett. Bottom of the football to Shadyside.
We'll give him a gain of about 11 on that one, and another first down for the Green Wave. Same formation, trips to the right, single man to the near side. Cantor, straight run, this time tries over left tackle. He breaks the tackle at the 40-yard line, puts the ball on the ground. Shadyside has recovered at the 32-yard line. Wyatt Ryman on the fumble recovery. Didn't see who made the man who made the stick, but Cantor coughs it up. After a gain of about 6 or 7, there's your first turnover of the ball game, or second, sorry, by the Green Wave. The other was Beckett's 34-yard pick six. The Tigers have it. Maybe they can add to this lead, and I think they're going to have to, with the proficiency of the Green Wave offense. It's a well-oiled machine, as the quarterback Cantor threw an interception on a tip pass and fumbled here, but he's also 6 for 6 passing. Ryman up the middle on the first down from the 32 for Shadyside. He gets a couple, give him 3 actually.
Tackled by Gabe Carlisle. Second down.
Check that. Quarterback Cantor 7 for 7. I'll get a yardage total when we get a timeout maybe. What's going on with the quarterback? But right now, Shadyside in business. 2nd and 8 from their own 34. In the shotgun this time, Corey Beckett sends Brock in motion left to right. They hand it off to Wyatt Ryman up the middle. He might have 40 carries tonight, folks, and this one he's going to net about 3. 6 or 7 tacklers, Green Wave tacklers in on that one. Coach Ryan Aiello's troops up to the task so far. That's going to be 3rd down and a long 4.
3rd down, 4.
6 carries already for the senior Ryman. Given 47 yards unofficially by my count. Unbelievably, we're down under a minute 30 here in the first quarter. Shadyside up 20-14 in this Division 7 Region 27 final. Brock in motion, they fake, and they throw it to Brock on the flat, a little lazy pass. But he got drilled as soon as it hit his hands, and it falls incomplete, and this will bring the first punt of the ball game, I'm sure. First pass of the game also for Shadyside. He was open. The pass was floated a long time. Didn't have a lot on it, and by the time it reached Brock's hands, he got drilled, and he's shaking his left hand where he got hit. So in front formation are the Shadyside Tigers from their own 38. The deep man. Can't see the number. He's at the 30, and it's an end-over-end punt. He comes up and catches it at the 33 and gets hit immediately. Osman on the special teams tackle. See who that return man was as he gets near me. Number 4, Anthony Dry was the return man for the Green Wave. He advanced it a couple yards before Osman drilled him. So Newark Catholic will have it 1st and 10. As Shadyside, you kind of wonder if you don't score one of these possessions, is that a bad thing? With the way this game's gone. Newark Catholic at the 32. 4 wideouts, 2 left, 2 right. Quarterback Cantor rolls, and he's sacked. Thesaurus, host of others. Brian Florence. It'll be a loss of 3 for Cantor and the Green Wave. Second sack of the evening so far for Shadyside. Bringing in the play for the Green Wave, Brandon Buchanan. He caught a touchdown already. Another pass. 2 catches for 28 yards for him. Second and 13. Cantor back to pass. He looks left. He has a man at the 39. It's caught. And I think it's Ryan Moore, and they push him out of bounds. Does Beckett at the 40. Give him the 41. Gain of 12. No, they said first down. I guess it is a first down. I thought it was actually short a yard or 2 there, but they gave him the first down. And the scoreboard had it differently. So it's 1st and 10 from the 41, man in motion. Cantor hands off to Hackett. He's got room over the left side, but only for a couple. And then he's tackled by a host of Tigers. Give him a gain of 1. Showing the run game so far, the longest run from scrimmage. They've had 1 for 28. That was the first play of the game by Lagenbrugger, and 1 for 25 by Hackett. And we've got a timeout on the field. Oh, we're at the end of the first quarter. So at the end of 1, it's Shadyside 20 and Newark Catholic 14. We'll be back in 60 seconds after this word from the Watchdog, after these words.
Gompers Lori & Associates would like to wish best of luck to all area athletes this fall season. For over 40 years, Gompers Lori & Associates has been providing quality, personalized financial guidance to businesses and individuals. Gompers Lori & Associates expertise ranges from small business consulting and accounting services to more in-depth services such as financial statements and tax planning and preparation services. Gompers Lori & Associates can be reached at 304-242-9300. That's 304-242-9300.
Belmont Carson Petroleum has been serving the Ohio Valley for over 70 years. They specialize in providing energy needs from heating oil service for home heating systems to industrial and commercial demands in the valley, with most deliveries being made within 24 hours. Customers can now order fuel online 24/7. Download their iPhone or Android app and order right now. So call Belmont Carson Petroleum toll-free today at 1-800-597-7718.
Welcome back to Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. 2nd and 9 from the 42 for the Green Wave. So one of the down linemen moved early, and they're going to backtrack at 5 yards for them. As I flip the page to my stats, that is the 3rd penalty for 25 yards on the Green Wavesters. So they break huddle and now staring at 2nd and 14. Shadyside already caused 2 turnovers, 1 pick and a fumble. Cantor back to pass, looks right, fires on a slant, and a ball overthrown. Almost picked again, and a late flag comes in on the Tigers. I don't agree. The ball intended for Buchanan at the 47 of Shadyside, and it looks like they're going to call pass interference on the Tigers. And that's exactly what it is. Fourth penalty of the ball game so far for the Tigers. It'll advance it all the way, see where they mark it off, to the 48-yard line. 4 penalties for 25 yards for the Tigers. So Green Wave in business, Shadyside territory here, just inside, starting the second quarter, inside of 12 minutes. And they break huddle. Twins to the right, single man to the left, man in motion from left to right, and they give it to Hackett. He's got room at the 50, turns the corner at the 45, and pushed out of bounds just outside the 40. Give him a gain of about 9 or 10. Now they say 10. It's going to be a first down. Another first down for Newark Catholic, counting the penalty. 1, 2, 3, 7 first downs, 8 first downs for them already in the first half. We're just underway here in the second quarter. $39 yards for Hackett so far on 7 carries. And they give it to him again over the right-hand side, and the Tigers are all over. Defensive front did a great job getting in there. And then run support by Grant Miller. Give Florence credit for getting into the backfield. No gain. So pretty much Shadyside's done a good job against the ground game. It's keeping Cole Cantor in check. Those both touchdowns, the wide receivers were wide open. You got Moore and Buchanan split out to the right. 2 wideouts near side can't catch their numbers. Cantor back to pass. He looks left, now downfield. He looks like he's going to scramble, and he tries to, but Shadyside gets him for their third sack of the contest. This time, Andrew Brown leading the charge for the Tigers. Give a coverage sack to the Shadyside secondary. Loss of 2 on that one. 3rd and 12 from the 40, coming up for the Green Wave.
3rd down, 12.
Told Biff back in the studio, scoreboard's going to explode if we have another quarter like that we did in the first. 3rd and 12 from the 40. Cantor back, 2 wideouts left, 2 right. They throw a screen out to the left side, and Shadyside's all over it. And he gains 3 or 4, still fighting. There's number 44. That's Chance Brooks.
Tackle by Gabe Joseph and Grant Miller.
Give him a gain of about 3, and it looks like they're going to punt on that one. And I'm wrong. Cantor's 9 of 10. Can't count the interception as a completion, even though Shadyside caught it and brought it back. So they'll try to pin back the Tigers here, as both teams have traded punts, and it looks like the scoring barrage has settled down. Cantor will do the punting. Back deep is Ryman, standing at his 5. Almost blocked that time by Florence. It might have been. It altered the punt and went out of bounds way to the left. See where they mark it. And you see the referee go down to the 5, and then he'll walk it back. At the 10. It's going to be around the 15 or 20-yard line. I think they mark it out at the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Only a 20-yard punt, 21-yard punt that time for Newark Catholic. But no return. And Shadyside moving from right to left. Dressed in their all whites. Has another possession, 1st and 10 from the 15. Beckett in the shotgun. He rolls right, fires, caught. Looks like Van Ness made a grab. They're on the first down stick. First pass completion of the ball game for the Tigers. Give them 10, and they move the sticks. Another first down for the Tigers. Because of the return by Van Ness and the interception return Shadyside on the downside of the number of plays run. That's the fourth first down for them so far here in the first half. 9:32 remaining in the first half. They hand it off to Wyatt Ryman on the left-hand side. He makes a man miss at the 25, advances it to the 28, give him a gain of 3. I have him for 7 totes for 50 yards thus far. Hackett, the tackler, good running back for the Green Wave. And Beckett went all the way to the sideline, farthest away from us, to get the play. Shadyside breaks huddle. 9-minute mark here in the remaining in the first half. Beckett in the shotgun. Fades back to pass. Looking, throws deep. Good coverage on the sideline, and it's caught. They ruled out of bounds. And the Shadyside receiver's really upset. I think that was Van Est was the target. It is incomplete. It would have been a big gain for about 25 yards. It's coming back. He's 3rd and 8. So far, Beckett 2 of 3 for 10 yards passing. Trying to give Wyatt Ryman a bit of a break. He's been carrying the load all year. Has 7 carries already in the ball game. Don't be surprised if they throw to him as well before it's all over. He in motion that time, and it's going to be a legal motion because Wyatt Ryman was in motion. The Newark Catholic defended the pass. It was a screen pass, but he was moving toward the line of scrimmage when the snap was made. And Newark Catholic will end up declining this penalty. They give a completion to Van Est that time. I believe that's who it was, but just for no gain. And it's going to be 4th down as the Newark Catholic defense has stiffened, forcing another punt. So the penalty was declined. It's 3rd and 8 from the 28 and back deep. Grant Moore this time, the deep man, to handle the punt receiving duties. He had to mark the ball. They had it marked off by a yard. The line judge on the near side here at the stop play. As Ryman stands back on his 13-yard line, ready to receive the punt snap. 3rd punt of the contest. And the Green Wave jumped. And they're giving Shadyside a free 5er here. Still going to make it 3rd and 4 or 3. It's the 4th penalty for 30 yards for Newark Catholic. I'm sure Coach Aiello is not happy with the penalties thus far on his squad. It does move it up 5. Ball now resting at the 33 of the Tigers, but they will not go for it, and Ryman back to punt. Moore standing at his 35. Line drive punt, kicking away from Moore, bounds forward. He picks it up at the 40 or at the 37, and we've got a flag. Or no, a beanbag. There's one of those yellow beanbags that always throws me off. As Moore advances to the 42, and that's where the Green Wave will start. Get another possession.
First and 10, Newark Catholic.
Cantor brings the play in from the near sideline. Ball resting on the far hash. Yet another possession for the Green Wave offense. Been all up and down the field. See if Shadyside defense can answer with a stop. Cantor back to pass. He looks right. Pump fakes. Goes down the middle. Has a man down the seam. It's Langenbrug at the 30-yard line, but he drops the ball. It was right in his breadbasket. And that's the true first incompletion if you don't count the interception for Cantor. He was wide open. He looked to his right, waited for Langenbrug to clear on the post, and he hit him between the numbers, but Langenbrug couldn't bring it in. He had 6 if he did. Already up to 11 passes for Cantor in the ball game. getting the play in late. Is down to 7 seconds on the play clock. Now below 5. To get it off. I think one of the linemen moved, and there is a flag on the far side. And that hurry up, the play coming in late, cost the Green Wave 5 yards. 5 penalties for 35 yards now on Newark Catholic. The guys in the press box to my left are laughing, so they've been on 8 minutes for about 8 minutes here in the second quarter. This seems like it's going slow. A lot of passes, the Green Wave side. Several penalties. I think that's now 10 between the two teams. No try 9. Second down. Cantor fakes and then spins to his left, has a man. It is Langenbrunner, I believe. Let's see. Advances it to the 49. That was Dorian Gorius again. Number 32 on the pass reception. Nifty little play. They needed, what did they need? 15, and they got 12. So it's third and a long 3, short 4. The ball resting at the Green Wave 49. Cantor back to pass. Fires it quickly. And the route jumped. And it was Beckett who jumped it. Passing to the confab. Pass was incomplete. I think Beckett got a finger on it as it was intended for more. And great defense that time by Corey Beckett, who had 3 interceptions before tonight, and then tonight ran a 37-yarder back for a pick 6 in the first quarter. So Shadyside defense does answer. And we're sitting at 8:06 remaining here in the second quarter. Wyatt Ryman back deep to receive the punt. Cantor lets it fly at the 40-yard line. Again, it's a shank off the left side, and this time we almost bounds into the Shadyside crowd around the 30. So this time, I think it's going to be around the 35, 40-yard line for the Tigers. I think he's been told to kick it away from Ryman, which is probably a very smart move. The 35-yard line, 36 is where they'll set up shop. Tigers and yet another offensive possession. Tonight's ball game is brought to you by Ray's International, Balknet, Altmeyer Funeral Homes, and Carlini's Pizza. 8 minutes left. If you call now, you can have pizza at halftime, folks, from Carlini's. First and 10 from the 36. Back to passes. Beckett. He's being pursued. He rolled left, looked left. He has him Wyatt Ryman at the 45-yard line. He puts his head down, gets into Green Wave territory. That's a 14, 17-yard gain for Shadyside. Nice move by Beckett. As he rolled left, the play was designed to go that way, and it was covered well. And he turned around, went to the right, and Wyatt Ryman was the relief valve man, and he advanced it to the 48-yard line. First down, Shadyside. Beckett in the shotgun. He hands it off to Ryman over the left side. And he gets good yardage, about 6 or 7. The senior running back bully. He always looks like the biggest guy out there when he has the ball in his hands, to me. Gain of 7. Give him 8 carries for unofficially 57 yards so far. The winner advancing to the Region 20, the semifinal, state semifinal. Don't know who they would play should Shadyside win. 2nd and 3. They give it to Wyatt Ryman to the left side. He makes a man miss. He puts his head down at the 40 and bangs into one of the Green Wave defenders. That was Moore at the 40, and they only give him a yard. That was a tough 1-yard run there. All right, Wyatt Ryman. Might do better to go between the tackles. Beckett ran all the way. Thank you, Biff. It'll be the winner of JFK or Dalton High School. They're playing tonight as well. Biff's all over it. 6:30 and the clock winding. Osman in motion. They have a flag on the near side. Ryman gets first down yardage inside the 40 down to around the 38. Let's see what the side judge here has to say about the penalty. It's on Shady side. Illegal motion. So a 5-yard infraction will push it back to the 45. That's the 5th penalty on Shady side for 30 yards. The Green Wave leading in that category. They have 5 for 35. The Shady side leading on the scoreboard 20-14. 6:21 remaining here. Second quarter. Ross Johnston flying solo here in this Division 7, Region 27 final here at New Philadelphia's Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. 3rd and 7. Shady side, they give it to Ryman up the middle. He's got first down yard. He puts his head down to 35 and was tripped up. There, he may have went all the way as he fell down around the 30. Give him a gain of 15, but it is a first down for those Tigers. Definitely want the Tigers to win tonight. In fact, they're 0 for 6 since the year 2000 against this team. In this game, regional final, 1st and 10 from the 30. Osman in motion. They give to Wyatt Ryman. And 3 guys in the backfield. He changed direction at the 35-yard line. He cuts it down the left side around the 20. Well, it'll be short of the first down by about a yard. They mark him out at the 21. That's another 9 for Ryman. I've got him for 82 yards unofficially already. 2nd down and 1. Playbook's wide open on this one for Coach Lincoln's staff. Shayside taking their time in the huddle. They break it at 15 seconds on the play clock. A little confusion on where they're supposed to line up. Now down to 5. In the eye are the Tigers, and one of the Green Wave guys jump, but they don't call flag. Ryman looked like he was going down at the 20, kept his hand on the ground, and he advanced it a couple, 3 more yards. That's a first down for Wyatt Ryman, a gain of 5. Ball was at the 21. It's now resting in the red zone at the 16. Shadyside marking up the first downs as they didn't get on the field till the 6-minute mark, their offense, due to the pick 6 and the kickoff return for a touchdown. We're now under 5 minutes here in the first half. Brad Biff-Leonard will have your halftime, catching you up on all the local and state high school scores and world of college football. This time it's a run by Wyatt Ryman. He stiff arms a man on the ground at the 23, or at the 18, and he just gains 1 on that run to the left. 13 carries unofficially for 88 yards for Wyatt Ryman, the workhorse for the Tigers. Coach Lincoln said he was going to ride his horse, and he has thus far 13 carries in the first half already. Down to 4:20 to play. The Tigers up over the Green Wave, 20-14. In the eye. Second and 8 from the 14. They fake it to Wyatt Ryman. Beckett rolls. He's got a man in his face. He makes a miss at the 15, and it goes down to 15. So it'll be a loss of 1 as the Green Wave were all over that one. There's a penalty marker down on the far side. Looks like some type of block. The referees didn't like there's a conversation, and there's a Green Wave player down on the Shady side, near the Shady side sidelines around the 10. The rest of the players for the Green Wave and the Tigers are going to their respective benches. It is a below-the-knee chop block on Shady side. That's going to back them up. That's a costly penalty. 6 penalties so far for the contest. See where they marked the ball. Was at the 16-yard line, going all the way back to the 30. So it's a 15-yard penalty. That's 6 penalties for 45 yards for Shady side so far in the first half. Carlini's Pizza, located at 4010 Center Avenue in Shadyside, is a proud supporter of Tiger football. Stop in before or after tonight's game for a tray of our famous pizza or order it by the slice. Give us a call at 740-671-2100. Carlini's Pizza says, go Tigers. It's 2nd and 24 at the 30. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Not sure what this is exactly. Shadyside wanted to call timeout. They wanted to see if they'd get 5 yards on the staggered cadence. So Shadyside calls timeout here with 3:43 remaining in the half. It's the Tigers 20 and the Green Wave 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Watchdog.
You demand perfection. That's why you drive the perfect car. Okay, maybe it's not exactly perfect, but it's perfect to get you to Domino's for their perfect $7.99 carry-out deal. Carry out any 3-topping pizza or a 10-piece order of wings, smothered in delicious sauces like hot buffalo, garlic parmesan, and honey barbecue, just $7.99 each. Demand the perfect carry-out deal at Domino's. Carry out only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Crust availability varies by size.
We're back live here at Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. The Tigers are leading 20-14. Games brought to you by Bachnet, Altmeyer Funeral Homes and Crematory. They want to congratulate the Shadyside Tigers on a great season. Wish them the best of luck in the playoffs. Good luck, Tigers, from Bachnet, Altmeyer Funeral Homes, 3900 Central Avenue, Shadyside. You can call them at 740-676-4310. So 2nd and 24 from the 30. See what Coach Helenka and staff dialed up for this one as Van Est is in motion from left to right. Beckett, it's a screen to the right side, but the Green Wave have it deciphered, and it's going to be a sack of Beckett all the way back to the 37. So lose 7 on that one for the Tigers, which you're starting to get into pooch punt territory here from the shotgun. It's going to be 3rd and 31 from the 37. The line to gain is the 7 or the 6. If you got a fumble Rooski or something like that up your sleeve, I think given this, we're about under 3 minutes here, 3:05 in the first half, I think maybe just run the ball, play it safe, and try to pin him back here. Could be one of those pooch kicks. As Beckett, and we have a timeout on the field by Shadyside. They take their last timeout of the half as the coaches didn't like what they saw. It's Shadyside 20. Newark Catholic 14, 2:53 remaining here in the second quarter. Let's take another 30-second break on the Watchdog.
Frio Stack and Associates Auctioneers, Realtors, Certified Appraisers specializing in antiques, business liquidations, multi-parcel land auctions. Frio Stack and Associates is a regional business offering the executor, attorney, agent, and other individuals the most comprehensive and technologically advanced auction and appraisal services available. For information on our service, call our office at 304-233-3168 or email frioauc@aol.com. Frio Stack and Associates sells the earth and everything on it.
Welcome back to New Philadelphia with Shadyside enjoying a 6-point lead here. Just under 3 minutes to play. Rays International and Shadyside wants to congratulate the Shadyside Tigers on a great regular season and wish them the best of luck in the playoffs. Rays International offers demolition, excavation, and asbestos abatement services with focus on safety, customer satisfaction. Rays International can be reached at 740-671-0077. Go Tigers. 3rd and forever for the Tigers. They need 31 yards. Beckett back to pass. 4-man in the pattern. Beckett's going to run it. No, he lets it fly. Goes for the end zone. It's Wyatt Ryman down there. Ball tipped again, and it falls to the red of the Quakers emblem there. No interference. A couple of the Shadyside Tigers talking to the ref back judge there. It's just a long incompletion. We'll bring out the punt team. I'd like to try. They put forward, it was almost like a Hail Mary, except the ball wasn't really thrown really high in the air. It was a line drive throw. And Ryman got his hands on it, but so did one of the Newark Catholic defenders. It just turned out to be a long incompletion. Under 3 minutes to play now, 2:44. It is Wyatt Ryman. Back at his 50, back at his 49. Good punch snap. He lets it fly. Little punt angling toward the right sideline. and it looked like Van Ness ran it down and caught it. What a play by Van Ness as he bounded at the 2-yard line, pinning Newark Catholic back. So Newark Catholic has some decisions to make here because Shadyside has no timeouts left. And if they throw 3 times and don't make a first here, Shadyside will get another crack at it. If they run it and don't get a first down, it'll take the clock way down to the point where Shadyside probably won't have a good opportunity to score. That was a terrific play by Van Ness as the punt was angled to the right. It was a line drive punt, and somehow he got down there, ran underneath of it, and caught it at the 3 and fell out of bounds at the 2, or caught it at the 2 and fell out of bounds at the 1. They run it this time with Hackett as the green wave, and he pushes the pile out to about the 5. Give him a gain of 2, as the ball was actually resting on the 3-yard line. I've got Hackett with 9 carries for 41 yards unofficially. 2nd and 8. Green wave in the huddle. 2:10 and the clock winding. They're in a running formation. Power I. Cantor under center. They give it again to Hackett. He tries the left side. This time, I'm not sure he gained much. Maybe 1. Advancing the ball to the 6. So you got to wonder, will he pass here? Will Coach Aiello pass? Or will they run it and be content? And the clock has stopped. Back judge stopped the clock. For some reason, he's now having a conversation. And they say to reset the play clock. The play clock went to 40, and now start the game clock. That's why he stopped the clock. The play clock had gone to 40. Of course, it's 25, I believe, in high school. And the Green Wave break huddle here on this 3rd and 6 from their own 6. This time it is a passing formation. 2 to the left, 2 wide outs to the right. Cantor back to pass. He's being pursued, and the end zone, the ball's on the ground. The big pile up by the 1-yard line. Let's see who has it. And they retain possession. Cantor was in trouble inside the end zone. I believe that was Florence or Gage Joseph. They flushed him out. He got just across the goal line and fumbled the ball. His old goal line. That's going to be a loss of 3 yards for Cantor. And they'll force a punt with a minute to go and the clock winding. So the Shadyside will get a shot. And the 2 previous punts by Newark Catholic have been out of bounds. They're kicking it away from Ryman. And this time they've got Van Ness and Ryman back there. As it's now down to 50 seconds. They're going to let it run down. 10 seconds on the play clock, 43 on the game. They're going to let it run down to try to salt away as much time as possible for the Tigers. And actually, they're going to take a timeout. That's a smart move by Coach Aiello as he took a timeout with 1 second left on the play clock. Go ahead and take a 30-second break here right before the half. The Tigers 20, Green Wave 14 in this regional final in New Philly.
The Original Undos in Benwood is the perfect place to enjoy the big game, great food, and the company around you. The outdoor patio is the best-kept secret in Marshall County, featuring plenty of big-screen HD TVs, an outdoor beer garden, and NFL and MLB packages so you don't miss a second of the action. With the holiday season fast approaching, don't forget about Undos Catering. Perfect for holiday parties, family gatherings, conferences, weddings, or any event large or small. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and more. Undos Family Restaurants, family-owned since 1953.
Okay, we're back here at Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. Interesting first half where the first quarter was like a track meet and the second quarter's been pretty much a defensive stalemate between the two clubs. Right now, it's 4th and 6 from the 1-yard line. Actually, it's the 2. And Newark Catholic forced a punt. So short snap area and this time they do punt it away, and the Tigers let it bounce at the 35-yard line, and it took a wedge hop backwards, a little backspin on that one, and it looks like it's going to rest at the 34. So the Tigers have 24 ticks remaining here. Give them a 33-yard punt on that one. 1st and 10 Shadyside. From the 35. So what does Coach Halinka have up his sleeve, if anything? with 24 seconds remaining and no timeouts. Shadyside will get the ball first in the second half. See if they would risk. I think they'll probably just run the football. A passing formation, 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. As the scoreboard's stuck on 3rd and 6 in the 6. I don't know what's going on with the scoreboard. May have to reboot it. Beckett back to pass, and he throws it out of bounds. He was being pursued heavily, and he got dumped after he threw the ball. No flag. And he's a little bit hurt. And I think at that point, when your quarterback's slow to get up, you may want to run it here this last play or so and get out with a 6-point lead over the perennial powerhouse of Newark Catholic, and you get the ball first in the second half. Beckett's okay. He went over the sideline and got the play and came back. But I definitely anticipate this being a run. 18 ticks remaining. Brad Biff Leonard will have your halftime show. We'll catch you up on all high school scores available. As Beckett's back to pass and makes a connection to Van Est inside the 30-yard line, down around the 28. Give him a 10-yard gain and a first down. 14 seconds remaining. That play only took 4 seconds. See what the Tigers have up their sleeve. Same formation. Twins right, twins left. Brock the slot man on the left side. Beckett back to pass. Nice protection. They've got Van Est again on the out, and he catches it with 10 seconds remaining at the 18-yard line. Give him a gain of 7. As the Tigers inch it closer.
Second down, 3.
Ball resting now at the 16 of the Green Wave. If you count the steps Mr. Corey Beckett's getting as he runs the sideline, gets the play, and runs it back to the huddle, they are on the pass, farthest or closest to Shadyside, on the farthest away from us. Trips left this time, single man to the right. Beckett looks right. He's hit as he goes to throw, and the ball's on the ground, and the referee rules incomplete pass. There's 4 seconds left, as that play took a little bit longer than they would have liked to develop, and Beckett got drilled as he tried to throw it from the right defensive side. Newark Catholic. This one you have to throw into the end zone. I don't believe they have a kicker that can, because they're not kicking extra points, and this time a crazy-looking formation here. They move 5 linemen over to the left side, and it's going to force a Newark Catholic timeout here, I think. I love this, kind of a muddle huddle formation, as the 5 linemen went to the left along with Brock, and it forced a Newark Catholic timeout. Interesting formation. No need to take a timeout now or a commercial, because there's only 4 seconds left, and this is going to be the last play of the first half. The wild first quarter. May have time to recap the scoring. Buchanan on a 21-yard pass from Cantor, 9:47 mark. The point after touchdown was good. Shadyside, Mason Van Est returned the kickoff 90 yards at the 9:37 mark, and the point after touchdown was no good due to a bad snap. Then Shadyside scored again as Beckett caught a tip pass and brought back pick 6, 34 yards at the 8:49 mark. Wyatt Ryman ran it into the left side for a 14-7 margin for Shadyside. Then it was a 15-yard pass to Gorius for Newark Catholic at the 6:12 mark of the first quarter. Point after touchdown was good, 14-14, and Wyatt Ryman capped off the first quarter scoring with a 4-yard run. And they're going to try a field goal. It's going to be a 33-yarder. And this is it's Wyatt Ryman going to try to kick. And I think we've got another timeout by Newark Catholic. As Coach Link is pulling out the stops and forcing the Green Wave to use their timeouts and go to the think tank. So the last touchdown in the ball game was at the 4:14 mark of the first quarter. And they tried for 2 again that time, and Ryman was stopped by the Green Wave defense. But that's the score. Was the score at the 4:14 mark of the first quarter, 20-14. Ross Johnston bringing you the action from Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. Shadyside Tigers trying to get off the schneid against this Newark Catholic Green Wave team. Brad Biff Leonard in the studio doing the production work for us, as always, doing a great job. I'd like to thank the Fitzsimmons family and the Fitzsimmons Law Firm for bringing high school throughout the year. And Biff, I'm asking, it was 54-0 Wheeling Central earlier in the day. Was that the final?
55-0.
55-0. Sorry, I was off 1 point. So Wheeling Central, who will they play in the next round?
They will get Ritchie County next week, and they'll know that sometime tomorrow, the date and time.
So Ritchie County. So now Shady Side's going to this muddle huddle. They've got, I think that's Beckett back there. I'm not sure. It looked like he's going to kick a field goal. And they snap it directly to him. He throws one-on-one to the right side, and a pass underthrown, intended target Mason Venice to the right side. Good defense by the Green Wave, and that's going to do it here for the first half. Crazy first quarter, defensive-minded second quarter, and you've got Shady Side leading 20-14 over the Newark Catholic Green Wave. Sending it away to Brad Biff Leonard back in the WKKX studios for the halftime show. We'll be back in about 18 minutes or so to bring you the second half of this exciting Division 7, Region 27 final. Shady Side 20, the Green Wave 14 at the half.
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down. I want to save some cash. Gotta get my stuff. Want to get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread. There's a place I know. I can get what I need. I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands is the perfect place to relax after a long day. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Get $2 off appetizers, $3 off domestic drafts, and house wine specials. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA. Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands with another steal of a deal. Get a steak burger and fries all day Monday for only $8.99. It's also Military Mondays. The Lube will take 25% off for all veterans, active duty military, and first responders. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA.
Gompers, Lori and Associates would like to wish best of luck to all area athletes this fall season. For over 40 years, Gompers, Lori and Associates has been providing quality, personalized financial guidance to businesses and individuals. Gompers, Lori and Associates expertise ranges from small business consulting and accounting services to more in-depth services such as financial statements and tax planning and preparation services. Gompers, Lori and Associates can be reached at 304-242-9300. That's 304-242-9300.
And welcome to the Glessner Group halftime show from New Philadelphia High School and Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. Shady Side leading Newark Catholic 20-14. And again, the winner of Newark Catholic and Shady Side will meet JFK and the winner of that game against Dalton. And at halftime, Dalton leading JFK 13-0. And one other game tonight over in Division 6. West Jefferson, they are taking on Fort Fry. That game at the half, West Jefferson leading Fort Fry 13-7. And taking a look, staying in Ohio, games from last night in Division 3, Region 9, Chardon, they defeated Dover 31-3. And over in Division 4, Region 15, Bloom Carroll, they beat St. Clairsville 14-3. And switching over now to West Virginia, a game you heard earlier this afternoon on our high school stream. Wheeling Central, they rolled over Gilmer County 55-0. Wheeling Central advances to the Class A semifinals, where they will meet Ritchie County, who defeated Mount View 34-6. And there is one other game going on tonight in Class A. That is number 7, James Monroe at number 2, Doddridge County. And at halftime, James Monroe and Doddridge County tied at 0-0. And the winner of that game will meet Williamstown, who defeated East Hardy last night 44-24. That will be the other Class A semifinal. And switching over to Class AA in West Virginia, one game earlier this afternoon, Polka, they outlasted Frankfort 56-49. Games last night in AA, Independence, they defeated Roane County 22-8. It was Bluefield upsetting North Marion 35-21. And Fairmont Senior, they upset Robert C. Byrd 33-28. And finally, taking a look at Class AAA, one game again today from earlier this afternoon. Bridgeport, they outlasted Jefferson 74-49 was that final. Games last night in Class AAA, Huntington, they defeated George Washington 29-13. It was Martinsburg over Spring Valley 35-6. And Cabell Midland, they defeated University 46-21. And taking a look at college football, games in the top 25. Last night there were two games. Memphis, they were at number 24 Houston. Houston defeated Memphis 31-13. And also last night, number 19 San Diego State, they were at UNLV. San Diego State got by UNLV 28-20. And taking a look at games from earlier today, number 1 Georgia, they thumped Charleston Southern 56-7. Number 4 Ohio State, they crushed number 7 Michigan State 56-7. It was Clemson over number 10 Wake Forest 48-27. Number 13 Oklahoma, they got by Iowa State 28-21. Number 16 Texas A&M, they had no trouble over Prairie View A&M 52-3. It was number 25 Mississippi State 55, Tennessee State 10. The game you heard on AM 1600 WKKX and 98.1 FM. West Virginia, they keep their bowl hopes alive as they defeated Texas 31-23. Number 17, Iowa, they beat Illinois by 10, 33-23. Number 8, Notre Dame, a shutout win on Senior Day over Georgia Tech, 55-0. Number 2, Alabama, they got by number 21, Arkansas, 42-35. Number 5, Cincinnati, they beat SMU, 48-14. It was number 6, Michigan, all over Maryland, 59-18. Number 15, Wisconsin, they got by Nebraska 35-28. Number 18, Pitt at home, they beat Virginia by 10, 48-38. Number 22, UTSA, a 3-point win over UAB, 34-31. Number 14, BYU, they doubled up Georgia Southern 34-17. It was number 20, NC State over Syracuse, 41-17. And taking a look at other games in the top 25 going on right now. At the end of the third quarter, number 11, Baylor there at Kansas State. Baylor leading Kansas State 17-10. At the end of the first quarter, number 3, Oregon, they are at number 23, Utah. Utah leading Oregon 7-0. Also at the end of the first quarter, Vanderbilt, they are at number 12, Ole Miss. Ole Miss leading Vanderbilt 10-3. And with 8:19 to go in the first quarter, number 9, Oklahoma State, they are at Texas Tech, and Oklahoma State leading Texas Tech 3-0. And again, we are at halftime from New Philadelphia and Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. Shadyside leading Newark Catholic 20-14. And Shadyside again will get the ball to start the second half. And coming up here on the Glessner Group halftime show, we will take a look at the NFL schedule as well as college basketball and the NBA. We'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
West Virginia Northern Community College has over 10 new programs. Check out these new offerings that can lead to a great career, including hospitality and tourism, industrial technology, elementary education, substance abuse intervention specialist, our 100% online criminal justice program, and more. New non-credit trainings include EMT, paramedic, CDL, and certified nurse assistant. Register for one of these new programs today, or check out one of the other 70 programs West Virginia Northern Community College has to offer at wvncc.edu.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there is one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doan Ford. You can be certain that you always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. Being in business for over 50 years has given Doan Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. Choose Doan Ford. Online at doanford.com.
I'm not buying till I check Doan Ford.
Belmont Carson Petroleum has been serving the Ohio Valley for over 70 years. They specialize in providing energy needs from heating oil service for home heating systems to industrial and commercial demands in the valley, with most deliveries being made within 24 hours. Customers can now order fuel online 24/7. Download their iPhone or Android app and order right now. So call Belmont Carson Petroleum toll-free today at 1-800-597-7718.
Domino's new warm oven-baked dips and twist combos are making a lot of noise in the pizza world.
Holy cow.
That's good. There's cheesy marinara with dippable bread twist.
So cheesy. So tomatoey.
Sweet and cinnamony baked apple dip.
Now that is sweet.
And melty 5-cheese dip.
Hold up. 5 cheeses?
Try our new oven-baked dips and twist combos or any 3-topping pizza for $7.99 each when you carry out from Domino's. Carry out only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Crust availability varies by size.
Frio Stack and Associates Auctioneers, Realtors, Certified Appraisers specializing in antiques, business liquidations, multi-parcel land auctions. Frio Stack and Associates is a regional business offering the executor, attorney, agent, and other individuals the most comprehensive and technologically advanced auction and appraisal services available. For information on our service, call our office at 304-233-3168 or email frioauc@aol.com. Frio Stack and Associates sells the earth and everything on it.
Start winning and take advantage of the opportunities offered at the Belmont and Harrison Career Centers and learn a trade while earning your high school diploma at the same time. Check out interesting and challenging programs right now. Business technical, personal services, skilled trades, mechanics, and special programs. You'll find Belmont and Harrison Career Centers facilities and programs truly amazing. See your guidance counselor or call Belmont and Harrison Career Centers today, 740-695-9130, or visit the website at bhccenters.com.
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
And welcome back to the Glessner Group halftime show. Shadyside with a 6-point lead over Newark Catholic 20-14. And Shadyside will get the ball to start the second half. And taking a look at the NFL schedule for week number 11, the Thursday night game, the Patriots, they were at the Falcons. Patriots shut out the Falcons 25-0. And don't forget, tomorrow at 1 o'clock, a game you can hear on AM 1600 WKKX 98.1 FM. The Detroit Lions, they are at the Cleveland Browns. At 4:05 tomorrow, the Cincinnati Bengals, they are at the Las Vegas Raiders. And your Sunday night game at 8:20, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they are at the Los Angeles Chargers. And your Monday night game for week number 11 at 8:15, it'll be the New York Giants at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And two teams on a bye for week 11, the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams. And taking a look now at college basketball from last night, West Virginia, they fell to Marquette 82-71 in the Shriners Children's Charleston Classic. And West Virginia will meet Clemson tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the third place game. Clemson, they fell to St. Bonaventure by 3, 68-65. And taking a look at college basketball top 25 from earlier today, Binghamton, they were at number 23, Connecticut. Connecticut defeating Binghamton 87-63. Number 6, Purdue, they were taking on number 18, North Carolina. Purdue with the win, 93-84. Number 5, Villanova, they were at number 17, Tennessee. Villanova getting the win, 71-53. Number 9, Baylor at home. They beat Stanford 86-48. And it was number 8, Texas defeating San Jose State 79-45. And taking a look now at the NBA, one final from earlier today. The New York Knicks, they defeated the Houston Rockets 106-99. And taking a look at other games going on tonight in the NBA, with 6:47 to go in the third quarter, the Pacers, they lead the Pelicans by 20, 78-58. With 10:18 to go in the third quarter, the Heat, they lead the Wizards 49-45. With 2:42 left in the first half, the Hawks, they are beating the Hornets 52-40. With 31 seconds to go in the first half, the Celtics, they lead the Thunder 58-43. With 5:12 left in the first quarter, the Bucks 23, the Magic 14. And with 3:09 to go in the first quarter, the Timberwolves, they lead the Grizzlies by 8, 28-20. And two other games tonight in the NBA, both with 10 o'clock tip-offs. The Philadelphia 76ers, they are at the Portland Trailblazers. And the Utah Jazz, they are at the Sacramento Kings. And again, we are at halftime from New Philadelphia. Shadyside leading Newark Catholic 20-14. Coming up, we will take a look at scores from around the NHL and also let you know how the Nailers are doing as well. We'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
The Original Undos in Benwood is the perfect place to enjoy the big game, great food, and the company around you. The outdoor patio is the best-kept secret in Marshall County, featuring plenty of big-screen HD TVs, an outdoor beer garden, and NFL and MLB packages so you don't miss a second of the action. With the holiday season fast approaching, don't forget about Undos Catering. Perfect for holiday parties, family gatherings, conferences, weddings, or any event large or small. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and more. Undos Family Restaurants, family-owned since 1953.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down. I want to save some cash. Gotta get my stuff. Want to get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread. There's a place I know. I can get what I need. I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
And welcome back to the Gleschner Group halftime show. Shadyside with the lead over Newark Catholic 20-14. And taking a look now at scores from around the NHL 2 finals from earlier today. The New Jersey Devils defeated the Tampa Bay Lightning 5-3. And the Carolina Hurricanes, they defeated the Los Angeles Kings 5-4. And taking a look at other games going on right now with 4:06 to go in the third quarter, the Panthers, they lead the Wild 4-2. With 5:16 left in the second period, the Penguins, they are shutting out the Maple Leafs 2-0. Carter and Gensel, your goal scorers for the Penguins. With 11:26 left in the second period, Canadians are shutting out the Predators 3-0. With 9:12 to go in the second period, the Flames lead the Islanders 3-1. With 6:15 left in the second period, Bruins and Flyers, they are tied at 2-2. With 7:58 to go in the first period, no score between the Blues and the Stars. And with 7:46 to go in the first period, the Red Wings, they are shutting out the Coyotes 1-0. Other games tonight in the NHL at 10 o'clock, the Blackhawks are at the Oilers. The Blue Jackets are at the Golden Knights. And to close out the NHL schedule at 10:30 tonight, the Washington Capitals, they are at the San Jose Sharks. And over in the ECHL, the Wheeling Nailers on the road tonight at the Fort Wayne Comets. At the end of the first period, Nailers and Comets tied at 1-1. Tyler Drevich, your goal scorer for the Nailers. Coming up, we will send it back to New Philadelphia and Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium, where Ross Johnston will get you ready for the second half of Shadyside and Newark Catholic. Shadyside with the lead 20-14, and they get the ball to start the second half. We'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
West Virginia Northern Community College has over 10 new programs. Check out these new offerings that can lead to a great career, including hospitality and tourism, industrial technology, elementary education, substance abuse intervention specialist, our 100% online criminal justice program, and more. New non-credit trainings include EMT, paramedic, CDL, and certified nurse assistant. Register for one of these new programs today, or check out one of the other 70 programs West Virginia Northern Community College has to offer at wvncc.edu.
Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands is the perfect place to relax after a long day. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Get $2 off appetizers, $3 off domestic drafts, and house wine specials. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA. Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands with another steal of a deal. Get a steak burger and fries all day Monday for only $8.99. It's also Military Mondays. The Lube will take 25% off for all veterans, active duty military, and first responders. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA.
Hello and welcome back to New Philadelphia, Ohio at Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium, where we are witnessing the Division 7 Region 27 final between 12-1 Shadyside and 12-1 Newark Catholic. This is Ross Johnston bringing you the action as we're getting ready for the second half kickoff. And it's a squibber by Newark Catholic, touched by one of the up men of Shadyside. and then picked up by Wyatt Ryman at the 23-yard line, and then he decided to fall on it there. So probably a smart move by the Shadyside captain. Your halftime stats, Shadyside 8 first downs, 16 rushes for 88 yards total. I've got Wyatt Ryman with 88 yards. Beckett was 5 of 9 for 44 yards passing, no interceptions. They had 6 penalties for 45 yards, no fumbles, and they punted twice for a 30-yard average. We'll get to Newark Catholic here as Shadyside sets up shop from the 23, moving right to left on your radio dial, and it's Wyatt Ryman with a run over the left side across the 25 to the 26. Give him the gain of 3. Newark Catholic first down half, their stats, they had 9 first downs, 18 rushes for 78 yards. Cantor was 10 of 13 for 90 yards and a pick and 2 scores. And they had 5 penalties for 35 yards, 1 fumble and they lost it, 2 punts, 1 for 21 yards, 2 for 33. Second for 33. There's a mix-up in the backfield that time. 2 men in motion for Shadyside. They give it to Van Ness. It was supposed to be an end around, and the play's going to come back. Illegal motion. So it's the 7th penalty for 50 yards on Shadyside. I'm sure that was discussed in the locker room at halftime. A lot of penalties. And Shadyside up 20-14. Ross Johnston bringing you the action here. Flying solo, missing my partners Bob Treveri and Coach Mark Heineman. A couple times I've paused and have been listening in my ear, like, where are they? Couldn't make it today. Prior obligations, so the Watchdog sent me down here, up here. If you want to call from Wheeling, New Philly. It was a nice drive in. 3rd and 7 from the 26, trips right. We'll get into the first half here as Beckett rolls and has a man at the 32, and it's right at the first down marker. I believe that's Van Ness on the grab. No, that's Elijah Brock on the grab. He was the inside man on that triple formation. Give him a gain of about 8 and a first down. Well done by Shadyside on that one. If you missed any of the broadcast, it was 20-14 after the first quarter. Teams traded touchdowns like they were Cheerios in a cereal bowl. Pass this time caught by Van Ness at the 37. Only a gain of 3. Tigers doing a little bit more passing to open up the second half. Long first quarter. 5 touchdowns were scored, 2 by Newark Catholic and 3 by Shadyside, highlighted by the 90-yard Mason Van Ness kickoff return right after Newark Catholic opened their opening drive with a touchdown, and also highlighted by a 34-yard pick 6 by Corey Beckett, who's the quarterback right now, does a spin move, kind of a scissors play. They give it to Van Ness on the run. He's going to lose one this time on his first carry of the ball game. Now they give him no gain. So again, 3rd and long, as Elijah Brock brings into play for the Tigers. The winner gets the winner of JFK and Dalton High School, and would be in the Final Four for Division 7 in the state of Ohio. Quite an accomplishment. Tigers 0 for 6, trying to get off the schneid against this Newark Catholic Green Wave. Trips right. Single man to the far left. Beckett rolls that way, being pursued. As a man is picked off at the 43-yard line by, I believe that's Landenbrugger, and he's going to bring it back all the way for a pick 6 for the Green Wave. So as Mason Hackett was the interceptor, he brought it back 43 yards as the pass was intended for Van Ness, I believe, and it was to his left. Off target. So that's the first turnover of the game, and it ties it at 20. Newark Catholic strikes first here in the second half. 43-yard pick 6 by Mason Hackett. And the kick is up, and it is good, and Newark Catholic surges ahead. The kick was good by Warren Knowlton. It's 21 for Newark Catholic and 20 for Shadyside. Let's take a break here on the Watchdog Network. 9:11 remaining in the third quarter.
Start winning and take advantage of the opportunities offered at the Belmont and Harrison Career Centers and learn a trade while earning your high school diploma at the same time. Check out interesting and challenging programs right now. Business technical, personal services, skilled trades, mechanics, and special programs. You'll find Belmont and Harrison Career Centers facilities and programs truly amazing. See your guidance counselor or call Belmont and Harrison Career Centers today, 740-695-9130, or visit the website at bhccenters.com.
Gompers, Lori and Associates would like to wish best of luck to all area athletes this fall season. For over 40 years, Gompers, Lori and Associates has been providing quality, personalized financial guidance to businesses and individuals. Gompers, Lori and Associates expertise ranges from small business consulting and accounting services to more in-depth services such as financial statements and tax planning and preparation services. Gompers, Lori and Associates can be reached at 304-242-9300. That's 304-242-9300.
Knowlton getting ready for a short run up in a boot, and it's another high bouncer taking it to the 35-yard line by Shadyside and advanced across the 40 down to around the 43. It was Cole Micker, freshman, who caught the football on the big hop, and Shadyside's in good field positions to see if they can answer. But really the only mistake of the ball game, an interception that time by Beckett, intended for Mason Van Est. The Green Wave back in front. Good contingent on the far side of the field. I wanted to tell you folks about this field and this facility. Really nice. We'll get to it here in a minute. 1st and 10. Shadyside from their own 43. Man in motion from right to left. They give it to Wyatt Ryman. He's got room over the 50s, well into Newark Catholic territory. Out of bounds at the 35. 22-yard run for Ryman. First down. He's over 100 yards. First down for Shadyside, and I have Ryman at 116 yards on 15 carries. Newark Catholic did a good job on the last possession, forcing Shadyside into 3rd and long. Osman in motion this time. They give it to Ryman over the right side, and he's met by one of the defensive front guys and falls forward for about 3. That was Caden Canning on the tackle, senior linebacker, 5'8", 148. Not very big. Shadyside has like 30 players on the roster. Newark Catholic about 55, something along those lines. It'll be 2nd and 8. See what the Tigers have here as Van Est goes out, split wide to the right, and it is Gorby to the left, and they give it to Wyatt Ryman, man in the backfield. He makes the first man miss. The second one doesn't miss, as Canning was all over the feet of Wyatt Ryman and holds him to a 1-yard gain. 8 minutes remaining here in the third quarter of this ball game, where the Green Wave have taken the lead. So Shadyside had a 2014 halftime lead. The pick six made it 21, and the point after touchdown makes it 21 for the Green Wave and 20 for Shadyside. Beckett all the way to the sidelines and then all the way back, and they break huddle with 10 seconds left on the play clock. Got to get this one away. Single wide out to the left, single to the right. Osman in motion, double wing formation. They fake it to Wyatt Ryman, then they throw it out to the flat, and it's caught. First down yardage. That's Andrew Osman on the reception this time. Well-designed play, because he was on the wing, and he ran out from his spot. Give him a gain of about 10. And a first down, more importantly, as they are now down to the Green Wave 25. Let's see if the Tigers can answer and go back in front. Van Est split to the wide right. It is Gorby wide left. Ryman up the middle on a run, and they're saying the ball was fumbled. I don't believe it was. Both referees have second down up, but it was a short gain for Ryman as Green Wave are keying on him big time. Conley on the tackle for the Green Wave, bringing up 2nd and 8 from the Green Wave 23. Tigers break huddle. Van Ness to the far side, Gorby to the near side. Double wing formation. This time it's Brock in motion from right to left, and they pitch it to Wyatt Ryman. He catches a block from Brock, but he's brought down at the 25. He'll lose a couple. I think a reverse or something of that nature might work very well, but there's a flag down, and they're going to call a penalty, it looks like, on Shady side. And they asked the coach, Aiello, if he wants the penalty or not. Holding on Shady side. They take the penalty, or we have to repeat 2nd down. Shady side shooting themselves in the foot here offensively. The 8th penalty for 60 yards. Pushing the ball to the 36, so it'll be 2nd and 21. But if you remember, late in the first half, they were in a 2nd and 3rd and long situation, going backwards because of penalties, and a sack taken by Beckett. 2nd and 21. Beckett in the shotgun, double wing formation. Osman in motion from left to right. Beckett back to throw, and he's going deep. Going for Van Ness. He makes the grab at the 9-yard line. No, it goes out of bounds. He got both hands on it. But when he landed on the ground, the ball bounded away toward the Shady side sideline. And there's a discussion going on between there. I think there's some talk going on between the guys in green and Van Ness, who had it just for a second, but the cause of falling on the ground as hard as he did coughed the football up. 3rd and 21. Beckett ran all the way from the far near hash, all the way to the Shady side sideline, then back out. Brings into play. And the Shady side's going to have to call a timeout here. There's only 4 seconds left. And they do call timeout. So timeout on the field by the Shady side Tigers. 6:16 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. It's the Green Wave, Newark Catholic 21, and your Shady side Tigers 20. We'll be back after these words.
Belmont Carson Petroleum has been serving the Ohio Valley for over 70 years. They specialize in providing energy needs from heating oil service for home heating systems to industrial and commercial demands in the valley, with most deliveries being made within 24 hours. Customers can now order fuel online 24/7. Download their iPhone or Android app and order right now. So call Belmont Carson Petroleum toll-free today at 1-800-597-7718.
And welcome back to Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. Ross Johnston bringing you this Division 7 Region 27 final between Newark Catholic and Shady Side, and it hasn't disappointed at all. The Green Wave up 21-20. Shady Side on their second possession of the second half, pick 6 on the first one, gave the Newark Catholic the lead, and now a couple penalties have pushed Shady Side back to a 3rd and 21. The yard to make is the 15. Beckett back to pass, being flushed out. He's rolling to the right, fires the football, and it is caught at the original sticks. Van Ness on the grab. Give him a gain of about 15 on that. No, let's see. Gain of 11 on that one. Thanks to the press box and public address announcer. So it's going to be 4th down and 10. Shady Side will go for it from their own 25. They need 10. You did good in the second half running those out patterns to Van Ness. This time, 2 backs, 1 to each side of Beckett, and they both go out in the pattern. They fire the football, but it was over the head of the intended target, Van Ness, who says he was being held, and Shady Side has to turn it over on downs. You know, a case where the penalty shot themselves in the foot, and the Green Wave of Newark Catholic are ready to start their first offensive possession here in the second half. And they're up by 1. Corey Cantor into the ball game, having a good ball game so far, but he has turned it over twice. Swings to the right, near side. 1 wide out to the far side, man in motion from right to left, and they give it to Hackett. Mason Hackett, the running back over the left-hand side. He's got 30-yard line, and then down to around the first down, around the 35. And there's some flags going on after the play. As one of the Shady Side guys were down on the ground, he got up, and there was some pushing and shoving going on after the play. See, I think this should go against the green wave, and it looks like it's going to. Not sure exactly what the blocker was doing. The Shady Side guy was on the ground. He got up to stand his ground, and he got shoved. And they're talking it over. 5 of the 6 referees. Poor side judge on the near side here. Left out. One of the linemen, dead ball foul, 15-yard variety against the green wave, and they'll be behind the sticks. That's their 6th penalty for 50 yards. And actually, it was after the first down, so let's see what they have. They have second down on the field. It looks like 15 yards, 16 yards. Ball at the 19. Cantor back to pass. He's being pursued. He had 2 Shady Side guys, got his hands on him. He's still scrambling. He goes to the left. This time he's dumped. Looks like he gets a yard, and then there's flags flying again after the play. Not sure what that is. They give him a gain of 1. The umpire behind the play threw a flag down. We've got a Shady Side man down, but it looks like he'll get up. Can't see who it is. Looks like it's Van Est. Mason Van Est, and they're pointing at Shady Side. Another confab of the striped jerseys there at the far hash. Here comes the referee. See if we can hear. Penalty on Van Est is going to nullify the penalty on the Newark Catholic. That's 9 penalties for 75 yards against the Tigers. They had one of these games earlier in the first contest against River where they amassed 135 yards or something like that of penalties. Not really sure, but that makes it 1st and 10 from the 35, and the Green Wave are in business just under 5 minutes and the clock ticking here in the 3rd quarter. Cantor pitches to Hackett. He tries the right side and gets across the original line of scrimmage and gets about 3. Osman leads the charge on the tackling. And Gage Joseph as well. We'll miss out on Gage. So it'll be 2nd and 6. They give Hackett 4 yards. I've had him for 10 carries for 46 yards. They've kept the 1,800-yard rusher pretty much in check. Cole Cantor, you have to worry about, the quarterback. Twins to the left. Single man to the right. He fakes the handoff, rolls left, has a man in his kitchen. Lets it fly. He completes it out to the 48-yard line. I believe that's more on the grab. Ball was at the 39, advanced to the 49. That's a 10-yard gain and a 1st down for Newark Catholic at their own 49. Good play by Cantu, who had a man right in his face. Cantor went out of bounds. We're sitting exactly at 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Twins to the right, single man to the far side, and the right tackle moves for Newark Catholic, and it'll back them up 5. No emotion happening out there on the field between the two teams. No wonder. What a ball game so far. Certainly don't want it to end this way. The missed point after touchdown being the difference for the Tigers. Bringing the play in is number 20, Brandon Buchanan. He has a touchdown grab in this ball game. 1st and 15 from the 44. The yard to make is the line to make is the 41 of the Tigers. Cantor hands off to Hackett. He tries the left side and gets a couple.
Mason Hackett.
Mason Hackett now 12 carries unofficially for 48 yards. Makes it 2nd and 12 at the 47. Gaines has sped up since the first quarter, that's for sure. 5 touchdowns scored in that first quarter. Actually, 6. Check that, it was 5. Second and 12 from the 47. Cantor back to pass. He's being pursued by a couple Tiger linemen. He flushes out to the right. He tucks it under. He go across midfield and then out of bounds at the 43. He wasn't pushed, and all 2 of the Shady Side linemen go flying into the bench. And, of course, the Newark Catholic bench wants a penalty. There was no penalty. But he did advance it down to the 43.
Third down, 2.
You'll give him a gain of, about 8 yards. Longest run of the night for Cantor. 7 rushes for 10 yards, so he's been pretty much held in check. The Tigers have sacked him 3 times. Twins to the left, Buchanan and Moore, single man to the near side. Cantor in the shotgun. Hands it off to Hackett. He's got first down yardage, lowering his shoulder and pushing his way inside the 40 to around the 38-yard line.
Tackle by Joseph. Ball of the football at the 39-yard line. That's another Newark Catholic.
Give him 4 yards and a first down. Newark Catholic on the move here into Shady Side territory to 39. Clock running at 2:45 in the third quarter. Shady Side needs to stop here. Twins to the left. It's Moore and Buchanan. Single man to the near side. Quarterback went the wrong way. Tried to hand it off to the left. Nobody was there, so he went up the middle for a gain of about 3. Mistake by Cantor that time, but he made the most of it. Langenbrunner comes off the sideline. Coach talking to Cole Cantor, the 1,800-yard passer with 25 touchdowns. Cantor's 6'3", 186. Good-looking physical specimen. Looks to be taller than most of the guys on his offensive unit. Twins left, twins right. He's back to pass. Looking down the middle. Ball floated up. Elijah Brock is burned. And it's a touchdown for Buchanan from 36 yards out. Another touchdown for Brandon Buchanan. North Catholic strikes again. That's his second of the ball game. He scored the first touchdown on the opening drive from 21 yards out. Now pushing the lead to 27-20. This is what we did not want to see here. As the kicker, Knowlton, looks to make the point after touchdown in an 8-point margin. Snap's good. The hold is down, and the kick is up, and it is good. It's now 28-20. Newark Catholic, 1:45 remaining here in the third. Let's take a 60-second break on WKKX.
I'm not buying till I check on Ford.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there is one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doane Ford. You can be certain that you always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. Being in business for over 50 years has given Doane Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. Choose Doane Ford. Online at DoaneFord.com.
I'm not buying till I check Doane Ford.
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
And welcome back to Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium. Newark Catholic has increased their lead to 28-20 over the Tigers. Squib kick once again, followed on by one of the up men for Shady Side. A good ball possession there. I believe that was Grant Miller. Rays International and Shady Side wants to congratulate the Shady Side Tigers on a great regular season and wish them the best of luck in the playoffs. Rays International offers demolition excavation, asbestos abatement services with a focus on safety, customer satisfaction. Raise International can be reached at 740-671-0077. Go Tigers. First and 10 are the Tigers from the 32, and they hand it off to Wyatt Ryman. He's got room over the right-hand side. He's at the 50-yard line. It's a foot race down the sideline. He's at the 40, the 30 of the Green Wave, and he's inside the 30 down around the 26. No flags. 46, 47, 8, 9-yard run for Wyatt Ryman.
Into the Green Wave 27-yard line for another Shady Side first down.
He gives you a total on Ryman here. I've got him for 168 on 18 carries. They hand it to him again. Tries the left side, and the defensive lineman's in his face right away and drops him for a 2-yard loss. Think a reverse or something of that matter would work with Ryman going one way and a reverse man going the opposite. Ryman looks to be a little bit shaken up or winded after that long run and then getting smacked right in the chest as you got the ball in that handoff. And we're under a minute to play here. It'll be a loss of 3. Second and 13 from the 30. The line to gain is the 18, it looks like, of the Green Wave. Beckett in the shotgun. He's got backs on either side of him. Osman to his right. Goes that way. Osman going down the sideline. He throws to him, and well defended by the Green Wave. It's a touchback. It was intercepted on the tip. He caught it. The defender made the tip, tipped it away, fell on his back, and it landed right in his belly. Interception. Right. There was number 5 was the interceptor, Matt Kirk, senior, 5'10", 165, and the Tigers turn it over for the second time in the half. Osman was in the backfield, and he ended up running a wheel route to the right. And he was open by a yard or two. The ball just slightly underthrown. So the defensive back, forgot his name already, Kirk, made up the distance and swatted the ball away. It went off of the receiver's shoulder pads, and he fell on the ground and landed right in his stomach. First and 10. Hackett has the ball at the 20-yard line. He's got room to run. He's out to around the 40 now. Mason Hackett gave a big game. First one since early in the first quarter. Give him a gain of 20. We've got a Tiger down on the ground. Can't see the number. I'm not sure if it's Ryman or Van Ness. I can't tell who it is. It's right down the far hash. We can go ahead and do our read-ins as they tend to the injured player. Faulknet, Altmeyer Funeral Homes and Crematory wants to congratulate Shadyside on a great season and wish them luck in the playoffs. Good luck, Tigers, from Faulknet, Altmeyer Funeral Homes, 3900 Central Avenue, Shadyside, 740-676-4310. Carlini's Pizza, located at 4010 Central Avenue in Shadyside, is a proud supporter of Tiger football. Stop in before or after tonight's game for a tray of our famous pizza or order it by the slice. Give us a call at 740-671-2100. Carlini's Pizza says, go Tigers. It was Van Ness on the ground. He comes up limping, favoring what looks to be a right leg injury. But he goes off under his own power, which is a terrific sign. At worst, he might need a tape job. At best, a nice cold drink of water, and he comes out the next play as the Green Wave have it first and 10 from the 40. Their 40. Congratulate Wheeling Central on advancing to the next round of the playoffs. We'll get Ritchie County next week at a 55-0 victory over Gilmer County today. Congratulations also to St. Clairsville Red Devils, who dropped a heartbreaker last night. To the same team that beat them last year. Can't remember who it was. Biff will tell me in my ear here in a second. Bloom Carroll, that's right. So as opposed to John Carroll?
Different Carroll.
Two different Carrolls we're talking about. It looks like we have a timeout on the field. No, because of the injury, they let the clock run down to 0-0-0 at the end of 3. The Green Wave of Newark Catholic 28, and your Shadyside Tigers 20. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after these words from WKKX and WVLY.
With Domino's Carside Delivery, you can carry out any 3-topping pizza for just $7.99 without leaving your car. So you don't have to interrupt your kid's favorite song.
You can interrupt this, actually.
Next time you carry out 3-topping pizzas for $7.99 each, try Domino's Carside Delivery. Just pull up to the store, check in online, and Domino's will bring your food to you contact-free. Carry out only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Crust availability varies by size. Message and data rates may apply when using Domino's Carside Delivery.
Frio Stack and Associates Auctioneers, Realtors, Certified Appraisers specializing in antiques, business liquidations, multi-parcel land auctions. Frio Stack and Associates is a regional business offering the executor, attorney, agent, and other individuals the most comprehensive and technologically advanced auction and appraisal services available. For information on our service, call our office at 304-233-3168 or email frioauc@aol.com. Frio Stack and Associates sells the earth and everything on it.
We're back live here in New Philadelphia. It is 1st and 10 from the 40. Green Wave give it to Hackett, and he gets 3 yards up the middle.
Tackle by Gorby and Ryman.
Gorby and Ryman on the tackle that time. Actually, I believe it was a different running back that time that carried the ball. It was Elijah Wallace, 42. He gets 4 yards. I think you're Hackett a break because this time they fake it to him. Cantor back to pass. He's going for all the marbles. He's got a man wide open, blown coverage by the Shadyside Tigers at the 25-yard line. Sauntering in is Moore from 44 yards out. I'm sorry, it was on the Shadyside, so it's a 56-yard touchdown. Newark Catholic strikes again.
Number 8, Grant Moore.
Grant Moore hauls in the 56-yarder. He broke free about the 40-yard line. There wasn't anybody within 20 yards of him. Blown coverage by one of the Tigers, and that pushes the lead to 34-20. Newark Catholic smiling pretty here with 11:16 remaining in the ball game. Knowlton on for the point after touchdown. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is up, and it's also good. Making the margin 35-20. Newark Catholic over Shadyside. 11:16 remaining here in the ball game. Let's take another 60-second break and hear from our sponsors.
The Original Undo's in Benwood is the perfect place to enjoy the big game, great food, and the company around you. The outdoor patio is the best-kept secret in Marshall County, featuring plenty of big-screen HD TVs, an outdoor beer garden, and NFL and MLB packages so you don't miss a second of the action. With the holiday season fast approaching, don't forget about Undo's Catering. Perfect for holiday parties, family gatherings, conferences, weddings, or any event large or small. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and more. Undo's Family Restaurants, family-owned since 1953.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down. I want to save some cash. Gotta get my stuff. Want to get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread. There's a place I know. I can get what I need. I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Welcome back to Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium here in New Philadelphia. Green Wave taking control. Line drive kick this time. Taken up by one of the Shadyside up man at the 35, and he's pounded down to the ground at the 40. That was Cole Mickler on the return, paying the price at the 40-yard line as the Green Wave had pushed the lead to 15. I wanted to talk a little bit about the facility here. Beautiful facility, green turf. New Philadelphia's colors must be white and red. That's what the end zones are decked out. It says Quakers on both sides. They've got 2 scoreboards. One has a huge jumbotron on the left side with advertisements around it, and the other one's a traditional one on the other side of the end zone to my left. Wildcat formation, Wyatt Ryman running to the left. He tries to go all the way to the sideline, and he makes it there. Turns the corner. Ball was at the 40, and he takes it to the 46, it looks like. So they go into the Wildcat. In between the two scoreboards is a nice building. It almost looks like it would be an area for a stage, but there's actually stands there. They're concrete, and that's for the New Philadelphia band. So at least it keeps them out of rain. If there's rain, it's 3/4 covered, with a roof over their head and walls to the sides and back. Beckett, it's Wyatt Ryman in the Wildcat again. He tries over the right side and he pushes the pile. He's hit it to 48, and he pushes the pile across midfield, give him 4 yards and a first down for Mr. Ryman, who's doing it all. 21 carries for 175 yards unofficially. See if the Tigers remain in this. They need a touchdown to stop. They need down 15. 35-20. Newark Catholic scored all the points here in the second half. Started by that pick six. It was Hackett with a 43-yard interception return. Shadyside tried to pick up a 3rd and 7. It's Wyatt Ryman in the Wildcats. He's running to the left. They pitch it back to Van Est. He makes a man miss at the 45-yard line and falls forward to the 43. Nifty little shovel pass to Mr. Van Est, and he gets 7 on that one. Clock becoming the enemy for the Tigers as it's now down to 10:05 and the clock winding. So I just wanted to say it's a beautiful facility here in New Philadelphia. No wonder they were granted the regional final for Region 27, Division 7. And I counted, it was 68 steps from the ground up to the press box. Under 10 minutes to play. Wyman back to pass, lets it fly. He makes a completion. Oh no, Brock dropped the football. Ball is the second one of the game in Brock's hands, and he dropped it at the 36. And he's really frustrated with himself. I hope he doesn't break his hand. He was punching himself in the helmet. It was just a long incompletion. He was open in the left flat. Would have been a gain of about 13 or more. I think he actually had some yards to run if he makes the grab. So that brings up 3rd down. The clock stopped at 9:35. Ross Johnston bringing you WKKX presentation of Ohio and Shadyside playoff football. 3rd and 3. Ryman in the Wildcat. They run it to the left. He goes up the middle, makes a cut. He falls across the 40. He's got first down yardage. He needed 3. He got 5. Wyatt Ryman showing Newark Catholic that there is no quit in him.
At the Shadyside, first down.
Beckett bringing in the play this time for Shadyside. Looking at his wristband and the clock winding at 9:28 and counting. Tigers need a touchdown quick. Some confusion on the lineup. Points to the near side to the right. 2 sidecars beside Beckett. He receives the pass, the snap, and right away the play was blown, and he went to the right. He had 3 tacklers right on top of him, and they throw him down for a loss. Number 78 led the tackling charge. Canning and Wright leading the tackle charge for Newark Catholic, who are showing their fangs, so to speak. The Green Wave is getting in title territory, not like kind of tsunami in the second half. If they scored all 21 points here, it was 20-14. 21 points in the second half. Beckett receives the ball, throws the pass, caught, I believe, by Osman. And he makes up some of the yardage. It was 2nd and 15. And Osman on the grab. Ball was at the 44, now at the 35. So give him a gain of 9. 3rd and 6. That Brock split out wide right, one wide out to the far side on the left. It's an option play. They pitch it out to Wyatt Ryman to the right-hand side. The Green Wave's all over it, keying on Wyatt Ryman. And they shove him to the ground. And I'm wondering if he's hurt. No, he's rolling around. He's on his knees now. Gets up, loses it. No gain. It'll be still be 4th and 6.
1 yard loss on the play.
So they give him a 1 yard loss officially. 23 rushes for 179 unofficially for Wyatt Ryman, and the Tigers, this is do or die at the 7:15 mark of the ball game. 4th and 7. Empty back set, 2 splits to the right, 2 splits to the left. Beckett back to pass, fires it down the middle, and the pass is picked off at the 8 yard line by the Green Wave. Number 4 was the interceptor. 3rd turnover of the half. Anthony Dry on the interception for the Green Wave, who now have a 15-point lead. The football down to their own 8, and 7 minutes left to another regional final victory over these Shadyside Tigers. Considering what's happened to Shadyside losing Reese Francis very early in the season, and then Ben Wash in the playoff game to Waterford, it's one of those deals, and there's a breakout run by Mason Hackett. 25, 30-yard line, 35. I think you're just seeing a tired Shadyside team as he gains 28 yards on that first down carry, all the way out to the 37. Hackett starting to show his wares as Shadyside held him in check 13 runs for 52 yards. Since then, 48 yards. He has 100 yards unofficially on 15 carries. Down to 6:30 and counting. Clock running. Now they're in the stick eye, which they haven't shown all night. And they give it to the second man through. I think that's Lonenbrugger. No, it's Gorius on the carry with 32. He gains 3, make it 2nd and 7. The clock now about 6 minutes in running. Newark Catholic didn't bring a band, but they brought plenty of cowbells. You won't hear anybody say we need more cowbell out of these folks. Because I've counted about 30, but when they get them going, it's formidable. 5:44 remaining. In the stick eye, they give it to Hackett over the right-hand side. He's at the 45, knocked down just before the first down marker, I believe. The 46, gave him a gain of 6. 3rd and 1. I've got Hackett. 9 yards on the play. I've got Hackett for 16 carries, 109 yards. .5:10 remaining, the clock ticking. Breaking huddle at the 12-second mark are the Green Wave. 3rd and 1 in the stick eye. Give it to the second man through. I believe that's Gorius. He has first down yardage near the midfield stripe. And a gain of 4. And another first down for the Newark Catholic Green Wave. As I said, you have to give Shadyside credit for the adversity they faced this year and losing 2 quarterbacks and the gallant effort they've shown tonight, having a 20-14 lead over this perennial Ohio Division VII powerhouse, Newark Catholic. Now they're facing the short end of a 35-20 ball game. 1st and 10 at the 50. They give it to Hackett over the right-hand side, and he gets about 7 on the far hash as we're now approaching 4 minutes to play. You got to believe Newark Catholic would just be content with running it until there's no time left. Both teams Newark Catholic has 3 timeouts, Shadyside 2. I don't see either team stopping the clock at this point. In the stick eye, 2nd and 3 from the 43 of the Tigers, and one of the Tigers jumps offside. It'll be a first down, free first down on the penalty. That is the 10th penalty for 80 yards for Shadyside. Then gives Newark Catholic 3 more to run. There's a clock now approaching 3:30 remaining in the ball game. Hats off to Coach Mark Alenka and his staff for making it this far once again, having to win 3 playoff games this year as opposed to previous years because the Ohio has added an extra week of the playoffs. Everybody makes it, or at least the top 16 teams in each region. That was Gorius on the carry. Gage Joseph on the tackle for the Tigers. We're now approaching 3 minutes. The ball game approaching 2.5 hours long. I want to thank the Fitzsimmons family, Fitzsimmons Law Firm, for allowing us to cover high school football and following Shadyside on this playoff run. This will leave one Ohio Valley team remaining in the playoffs, and that's Wheeling Central. You'll hear their game next week against Ritchie County. As Hackett splits out to the right-hand side, and he is off to the races at the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown from 37 yards out. Mason Hackett salts the ball game away. Penalty markers down. However, back around the line of scrimmage, let's see what we have. Looks like it's going to come back holding on the green wave, so it will come back. Adds to their penalty totals. No touchdown. They now have 8 penalties for 70 yards. So lots of penalties, 18 penalties in the ball game. That slowed things down quite a bit. Also would like to thank the New Philadelphia staff, athletic department, for doing a great job for hosting this event and for feeding yours truly so I can have a sleepy ride home. I hope I can follow the Shadyside contingent out of here. As the ball's backed up to the 47 of Shadyside, 2nd and 19, they pitch it to Hackett. He's got room over the left-hand side, but it's gobbled up quickly. Looked like a hole. Couple of the Tigers getting up slow. Miller and Florence on the tackle. Say hats off to the seniors, Corey Beckett, Mason Van Ness, of course Reese Francis, who hasn't played since week 1 or 2. I'm not sure when it was. Wyatt Ryman, Ethan Stanley, Gage Joseph, Ryan Florence, Logan Crozier, Chris Tesaurus, Zachary Heslip, the seniors on this squad, as Shadyside has called a timeout here. 2:19 remaining in the contest. Take a 60-second break as the Green Wave are up over the Tigers, 35-20.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
We're back here live, and the quarterback, Cantor, fumbled the snap and waves to Shadyside. So Shadyside has it to 47 with a breath of life. Only 2:14 remaining, and they're down 2 scores, 35-20. See what they have planned. Beckett is the quarterback. Split wide out, 2 left, 2 right. Beckett stands in the pocket, throws it short, intended for Wyatt Ryman, who was in one of the patterns. Incomplete pass for Shadyside. 2:09 remaining here in the ball game. Shadyside needs a quick score and an onside kick recovery, and then another score and a 2-point conversion, either after the first touchdown or the second, trying to play out the scenario in my head. Definitely want to thank the Fitzsimmons firm and Bob Fitzsimmons, Kayleen, JoJo, Rocky, for allowing us to broadcast high school football again this year. It's a great thing. It's something that we hope will be continued for a long time. It's been going on for a long time and absolutely love it. Shadyside not liking the formation, so Coach Holinka uses a timeout. They're out of timeouts with 2:09 remaining. Let's take another 30. Second break here on the Watchdog.
West Virginia Northern Community College has over 10 new programs. Check out these new offerings that can lead to a great career, including hospitality and tourism, industrial technology, elementary education, substance abuse intervention specialist, our 100% online criminal justice program, and more. New non-credit trainings include EMT, paramedic, CDL, and certified nurse assistant. Register for one of these new programs today, or check out one of the other 70 programs West Virginia Northern Community College has to offer at wvncc.edu.
Welcome back to Woody Hayes Quaker Stadium here in New Philly, Ohio. Ross Johnston bringing you the action here with 2:09 remaining, and Tigers down 15 points. They got a 2nd and 10 from the 47. Fort Fry's season ended to West Jefferson by a 16-14 margin. Final in that ball game. And JFK is up over Dalton 19-13 in overtime. We haven't seen a final on that one yet. Ryman in motion. It's going to be a double pass as Van Ness has it, and he has two guys chasing him. He almost gets away from 35. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. They sent Beckett into the pattern after he handed off, and Van Ness slow to get up after a big loss of 7 yards. Wallace on the tackle for Green Wave, and the clock running at 1:40. Shadyside helpless to stop it. 3rd and 17 now. Ball at the 39 of Shadyside. They need to gain. The yard to gain is the 43 of the Green Wave. Beckett sees the snap, rolls left, has a man in his face. Eludes him, throws it, and the ball is out of bounds. 4th down. Beckett got drilled out of bounds also. He's slow to get up on the Shadyside bench. But he's up on his feet with 1:21 remaining. 4th down, 17. Couldn't get Van Ness and Brock going much in the passing game as the Shadyside held a 20-14 at the half, but it's been all Green Wave in the second half, unfortunately. Thanks our broadcast partners for another year of successful high school football, Coach Mark Heineman and Coach Bob Treveri. So congratulate Jerry Ames on another season. We got a halfback pass to Wyatt Ryman down at the 28-yard line. He makes the grab. 33-yard pass to Ryman, who chalks up more distance in his stat totals. And we're down to 1:10. Shadyside needs to hurry. They need this touchdown quickly and onside kicks. You see why they just don't throw it in the end zone here as Beckett goes under center. And he fakes it to Van Ness, rolls left, has running room, and elects to throw the ball, and it's grabbed at the 14-yard line. It's no quitting. These Tigers know they rule it out of bounds. That was Osman making a circus catch, but evidently he was out of bounds on the far sideline. I couldn't see. So it's just an incomplete pass. No sports huddle this morning, but we will have one next week as they announced the West Virginia game will be a night game at Kansas next week. So tune in next week at 9. Catch you up on all the world of sports. In the eye of the Tigers, and they blitz and they dump Beckett. He fumbles the football. There's a flag on the field, picked up by one of the linemen. I don't think it can be advanced, and Beckett very slow to get up at the Green Wave 36-yard line. It was a jailbreak blitz, and they hammered Beckett as he went back to pass. See what this? I don't think you can advance the football there. Was what the flag was. He's got his bell rung on that one, folks. We're down to 17 seconds left, and they don't have to run a play, and I don't think they will. That's going to do it for the season here for Shadyside Tigers. They'll end up 12-2. Green Wave of Newark Catholic, their year-in, year-out nemesis, will move to 13-1 as the game ends and the celebration and the cowbells. I'll probably hear them in my sleep tonight. So that's a final here from New Philadelphia. No need to stick around and go over stats or anything of that notion. I feel bad for the Shadyside Tigers, but they had a great season, nothing to hang their heads over. The great second half is what propelled Newark Catholic to yet another regional final victory over the Tigers. 35-20 is the final. Thank Brad Biff Leonard back in the studio, and want to thank everyone for listening. Another great year of high school football. We'll see you again soon. Everybody have a great weekend. Final from New Philadelphia. The Green Wave of Newark Catholic 35 and your Shadyside Tigers 20. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen, and a great weekend.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands is the perfect place to relax after a long day. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Get $2 off appetizers, $3 off domestic drafts and house wine specials. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA. Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands with another steal of a deal. Get a steak burger and fries all day Monday for only $8.99. It's also Military Mondays. The Lube will take 25% off for all veterans, active duty military, and first responders. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA.
Start winning and take advantage of the opportunities offered at the Belmont and Harrison Career Centers and learn a trade while earning your high school diploma at the same time. Check out interesting and challenging programs right now. Business technical, personal services, skilled trades, mechanics, and special programs. You'll find Belmont and Harrison Career Centers facilities and programs truly amazing. See your guidance counselor or call Belmont and Harrison Career Centers today, 740-695-9130, or visit the website at bhccenters.com.
Gompers, Lori and Associates would like to wish best of luck to all area athletes this fall season. For over 40 years, Gompers, Lori and Associates has been providing quality, personalized financial guidance to businesses